Yo, what up? Let me just get this straight. Just make sure that it works, this thing. Because yeah, YouTube is flipping dumb. YouTube dumb. Let's see. And let me get the link for the game. There we go. Go. Yep. And let's see if any of you guys want to join the stress test where you can try out our latest things. Then here's the link. You can play as the Rex here if you got enough amber. So yeah, you need the amber to play as the Rex. But currently the purpose of this is mostly just I want to show the Rex, obviously. And I'm just gonna go and kill this Diplodocus because my Rex is almost dead. As you can see, my starvation is really high. Anyways, the purpose of this is basically just to see how if the server's laggy, and just to have more people test out what we currently have, I guess. That should make the most sense. So it seems like PvP works fine. There's no lag. The AI is just dumb as usual. That's pretty obvious. There's not much to say about that, I guess. We'll just eat it. There are still some issues though that we need to fix, obviously, but it's kind of crazy still. I'm wondering if people are even able to like properly play, or if they're just stuck loading in or whatever, because this is a pretty crazy map. And obviously you can probably not even join me right now if you're on mobile, so yeah, what a gaming moment. And these servers are the same sizes as the normal servers, by the way. My god, it turns flipping nighttime so fast. I think we kind of goofed on that. I think we need to fix that as well, because the sun is moving very fast across the sky, which it probably shouldn't. But yeah, this is the T-Rex. So that's kind of like the main premise of this little live stream here. What I wanted to show you while doing the stress test, so I could like do it on this thing. It's pretty cool. It was made by Hawks, Mr. Hawks. If you want to see the raw, hear the raw, then here it is. Pair. It's not a traditional T-Rex raw. It's not the Jurassic Park T-Rex raw. It was made by Mr. Toxic. And all the animations are made by Cryos. So that's pretty dope. They're not done yet, so he's only getting paid once they're done. There are still some minor edits to be added to them, basically. Yeah, people are saying they're still loading in and stuff. To those that didn't know, you can press J to change your camera position from your torso, or your humanoid root part, basically, to your head part. And obviously, you also move around your head part when you're looking around, which is pretty damn dope. For gameplay wise, the Rex is not that fast, as you can see. I'm only running at 20 speed right now. And Acro, for example, is a lot more reliable. Damn, man. This chunky little Hypsophilodon. Good thing it has a big hitbox. And I just killed one of them. They have yet to realize they have not dug any holes. That's kind of strange. That's one of the premises of this stress test as well, to have them actually dig some holes so we can try that stuff out. They are very hard to hit as a T-Rex. They basically deal no damage anyhow. But as I was saying, T-Rex is not very fast. It's kind of slow, actually. This little chunky guy, crazy. T-Rex is very slow. It's not incredibly slow compared to Triceratops, but it is slower than Trike. I think I just killed it there, yeah. Easy. Anyways, you can grow those in 30 seconds, so they can come back eventually or just immediately, basically. So T-Rex is pretty darn slow. It's not meant to be fast. It's not meant to do all kinds of crazy things. It's meant to be like an all-around just great dinosaur, which it is because it's obviously the T-Rex. It has very high damage output. It has the same damage as the Albino Giga slash Indominus Rex, and it has a little less HP, not a lot. So basically, I'm level 0 right now as this T-Rex, but if I chose to, for example, level this guy up to level 60, which is the max level currently, then I would be able to beat this guy if he was level 0. This is toxic, by the way, he's kind of chunk. Test for hungry Tyrannosaurus, what? How much amber? T-Rex costs 5,000 amber right now. The price is not going down. If anything, it's going up because T-Rex is pretty darn strong. Currently, there are 4 or 5 free dinosaurs. Hypsophilodon, Regaliceratops, Suchomimus. I think Suchomimus is free at least. And then Hypsophilodon, Troodon. I don't know what else. I can't remember, even though I'm the one that makes the stats. Let's see. As I said, T-Rex has a very good damage output. It's got very good HP as well. So generally speaking, it's a very good dinosaur. A very reliable dinosaur. And it's also pretty cool. Like you can notice here on the lips, the head, that you look from the side, you can actually not really see the teeth. We decided to have our T-Rex have lips because the lips are cool. I have yet to show you the garden T-Rex though. The garden T-Rex is obviously based on Rexy from Jurassic Park. And you get that if you have the Rexy, not the Rexy, the garden game pass basically. Then you can use that fella. Or that girl, I guess. Wow. There's some people running around, some Indominuses. Yeah, they grow. Currently, for those wondering, growth is times 10 on testing here. Let's see here. So we're currently just monitoring how much usage of the server CPU, so the server processor, how much load is it under. And it's not under a whole lot of load, or a heavy load or whatever, but it's mediocre, and this server is actually full right now, so that's pretty good. Usually servers are not full, there are mainly like 40 people normally, so that's pretty nice. And I'll just show you guys the gamer, the garden Rexy. No, T-Rex is bought with Amber, our in-game currency, right here. Yeah, menu just broke for me again for some reason. I don't know why, but I have to go to menu twice. My cousin will probably look into that. Yeah, it pops out. I don't know why. Let's see if it pops up again. And this time it worked, like very strange. Anyhow, you find the T-Rex and other dinosaurs in the shop. Obviously, I have every single dinosaur in the game because I'm myself, I guess. But you go into the shop, you can see the dinosaurs, you can see the skins for the dinosaurs. I haven't bought these ones. Dilophosaurus, some pretty cool skins as well. Suchomimus, Utahraptor has some cool ones as well. I thought I already had the realistic one. Oh yeah, I actually do. Stegoceratops has a... What the... What? And then you can see the game passes here if that's what you want. The game passes do obviously save from testing over to the game. And when I'm talking about the game, then I'm talking about this version of the game. You can also buy currency. We're probably changing this so you get more amber for your money, basically. Or maybe, I don't know yet, because 50,000 amber is actually enough to buy every single dinosaur in the game. But 4,000 Robux is a lot, so it kind of makes sense. Anyhow, I want to show you. So, if you have the Garden Game Pass and you own the Rex, you basically just press Garden right here. Then you can see that the model changed. So other than the pattern and color, basically, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's actually more chunky. And you can notice on the head that the teeth are actually out on this fella, on this girl, because this is Rexy from Jurassic Park. She's more chunky than the Rex we're using, the default Rex. The default Rex is not based on Sue. As we know, Sue is the T-Rex, the most famous T-Rex, I guess. And she is very, very chunky, almost 9 tons. We are using the size of Sue for the stats, but not the proportions. So our default Rex is not that chunky. Obviously, yeah, you can also use Kano if you're in the group right now. Oh my god, gamer, it's Daniel. I thought Daniel was like, yeah, I have to go I have to go do homework. I can't add any eyes to Edmontosaur. And then he kind of goofed on me that way. You should be able to notice that Garden Rex is larger than Default Rex because Sue, or the most famous T-Rex, was 12.3 or 4 meters long, while Rexy is actually 13.4 meters long. So she's a whole meter longer than the Default Rex, or the biggest Rex skeleton we know of today. So Rexy is a big girl, I'm telling you. So that's why she's bigger, and she's also chunkier. And then obviously we have the teeth going kind of crazy. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do something about these gamers. If only I could do something cool. Oh yeah, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You'll see something really cool now. Something really cool to get away from these bastards. There we go. I do this, and I do this. I do this, and then I've got speed on my side now. And I can get away from them. Isn't that cool? I just made myself twice the size. Thanks to my cousin doing a command, or, well, yeah, he did the command. I just stole it, basically. So now I can get away from all these crazy fellas. Because with size, you become faster, obviously. I should probably eat this Diplo. For some food, because we also made it so in this version of the game that your food and water drains faster, meaning that you have to move around more on the map rather than just sitting still somewhere. Oh, there's a burrow right there. There's a hole. So there's probably someone in that hole. Troodons can enter, Psephylodon can enter. And you can obviously dig around in your own hole. You cannot dig in other people's holes. That's kind of dumb. How did Brass flippin' get the Rex? Don't tell me. Someone gave Brass the Rex. Oh, he did. What? Let me check this stuff out. Nah, he probably just became able to afford it or whatever. Anyways, I don't know if I showed the raw yet. I don't know if I showed the raw yet. Let's see. There it is. Chunky fella. She's a chunky fella, this Rex. Yeah, people are just running around the map right now. It seems to be populated, so that's nice. There are Carnos running around. Obviously, no one has any amber, so they're not able to afford any realistic or cool skins, I guess. So that's probably why it's like so strange. Oh, there's a burrow right here as well. Anyways, let me just make myself a normal size again, because this is getting annoying being this big. There we go. And I'm normal size again. Anyhow, I think that's basically what we got for Rex right now. It doesn't have any special abilities. It's basically just a powerhouse. Obviously, pretty damn dope. There's the attacks right here. This is the click attack. Whoop. Then we have the second attack. Just a heavier bite, I guess. And then we have the third attack, like a hit bash and then a bite to like kind of stun, I guess. As I said earlier, none of the animations are finished, really. Only a few of them. So there are still edits to be made onto them. And Rex is actually really balanced with Trike. I fought a Trike earlier today. It was only level 0 while I was level 60. So I beat it, but like if they're both level 0, or not leveled up at all, then it's probably not going to be that bad. So it's going to be very even when Triceratops and T-Rex fight. basically, stat-wise. But as I just said, if the Triceratops is leveled up a lot and the Rex isn't, then the Trike is probably gonna win. And the opposite can be said as well, so yeah. You can just see the Garden Rex size compared to the Albino Giga. So basically, it fits pretty well with the size of the Indominus, actually. With the Garden Rex here, because obviously Rex was smaller than the Indominus was. Let's see. Can I even grab this guy? No, I can't grab one of these guys. They're too big, actually, these Carnos, for me to grab them. And that's also because every single dinosaur grows times 10 speed in this version of the game. Times 10 speed is pretty crazy. Turns flipping nighttime all the time. Let's see. Yeah, he's too big. I need something bigger than Rexy. I need like an alpha gig or something. Could just be pretty crazy and like make them smaller. And that we can go into the Redwoods. There's some new areas around here, but some of them don't really look finished. I don't know what. Reaper hasn't been that active lately, so we haven't really got much done on the map because I've been doing a bunch of other stuff. Vetrus has been also working on the UI say as along with Bripo, but Bripo has not had a lot of time for the map. Oh, there's a burrow right here. Tip for those wondering: always make your burrows in a bush, because I cannot sniff you out. If I press T, I can sniff dinosaurs out. Oh my god, that's my cousin. Obviously, he made himself large, and I cannot sniff you out if you're in a bush, but I can see your hole and I can just like sit on top and wait for you to come out, because obviously there's no water or food down in the hole. So always make your burrow in a bush. That's the best thing to do. But yeah, the Redwoods is probably my favorite area to be in. I really like this this place. It's kind of laggy though. I mean, I'm not lagging. It's just oof. Oh yeah, and I forgot that. Yeah. Not cool, not cool. Let me see if there's some errors on my screen. Yeah. I would just send this one to my cousin. It's because, as you can see, the dinosaurs that I just did send on right before, I can still see the send. So it's like I basically marked them now so I can see them all the time. The thing is, though, the red box doesn't clip through anything. We should probably make it so you can see it through other things. But yeah, that comes eventually, I guess. Remember that to the new people that are joining, you can join me right now on this version of the game if you want. This is a stress test, so everyone can join, and basically you can. We're not removing any data from this version of the game, so you can basically join now and already start doing stuff. But like, we're obviously shutting it down later today, but you can start getting the foundations done, like start making a little bit of amber, I guess, for when the game actually releases permanently. Let's see. You broke Indom again. What does that mean? But I mean, everyone can basically get T-Rex right now if they spend enough time on it. As you can see, there are 4 T-Rexes right here. It just costs a lot of amber to make sure that we don't have Rexes everywhere. That should basically make sense. It's the same with all other dinosaurs. On testing, currently all dinosaurs are free. But here we want a more diverse ecosystem. Let's see. There's a bunch of dead dinosaurs. There's an acro right there. I'm surprised someone bought an acro. Or maybe he had it from the previous stress test. It's because your stuff actually saved from the previous stress test. Oh my god, the lag. It's because there are 3 flipping ragdolls right here, and I don't know why. It's so dumb. We seriously need to find a fix for that. God, the lag. Game on. There's so many people, but the thing is, the map is not really flooded like it normally is on the current testing map. Like, I could probably just hide somewhere and not see anyone, most likely. I'm just going to menu now. Let's see if it works first time, if I get an error. Oh, it actually worked first time this time. Epic. I just want to see if there are any interesting burrows that I can enter right now. Come on. Okay. Are there any holes anywhere around here? There's a Suko doing strange things. There's a hole right here. Nej, fedt ud! Oh. It says hi in Portuguese. What? I'm just looking for a hole right now to jump into so I can see what the players made. If they made a cool dungeon or whatever. I mean, I could dig my own dungeon right here. Just look at this. I'm just digging right now. We made a new animation for digging because the other one looked really dumb. Yeah, no, you're not meant to be kicked right now. There are no codes in this version of the game. There are no codes. And there's not meant to be any crazy OP codes like in the other game. What the hell just happened? Oh. Ah! What the heck? I don't know what's going on. Oh. Something. Oh. Well, this sure is nice. Well, we're not doing realism currently. Oh, and I fell down. Not cool. Not cool. We see. Okay, I could at least spawn again, so that's nice. There's a lot of hipsies over there, and you can, as you can see, I'm growing like super fast because I made growth rates times 10 right now. So you grow 10 times faster currently, which is really, really good for these kind of stress tests, so people can actually try out stuff. But obviously, it's not gonna grow this fast in the real game when we actually end up releasing the game. So abuse it now while you can. Times 10 growth is pretty darn fast, you know. So can we get some food anywhere? I know for a fact there's food over there, but like, I don't even know this map myself that well. Obviously, I know the whole layout of the map, but I don't know where food is all the time. Yeah, Rex can grab stuff. You can grab things that are less than 20% of your own size currently. And we're not talking 20% height, we're talking 20% of the height times depth times width. Oh, and a Diplodocus just killed me. Well, that was nice. Oof. As you can see, when I'm this small, like an Indom, for example, is really big. I'm not even that fast. Oh, wait. I'm probably already faster than that Indom now. There's also a massive Sauropus Poseidon over there. Oh, he's growing so fast. It only takes like flipping. It only takes 12 minutes to actually grow Sauropus Poseidon, so it makes sense that he's already that big right now. Normally it takes 120 minutes, obviously. But there's actually food right here, as you can see. These are the type of foods that you can eat, and on the plains. So we're basically on the plains right now. The Great Steppe. There's more food over there, and obviously, there's just generally speaking a lot of food on this map. So it's not gonna be that hard surviving. Oh my god. Oof. Good thing that wait, I'm not even faster than Nakano. I forgot. Oof. This is also food, by the way. This is the Redwoods food. And this is probably the best food that you can eat currently. It gives a lot of food compared to things, say, the alpine food, for example, which are these purple flowers or whatever. Digging the pit of hell. What the heck is that? Let me try and get over that. I just want to show you the food types. Oh my god, I goofed. I goofed so big right there. I should probably see if I can get to menu. Ooh. The Diplodocus got KOS. Ooh, nice. Well, I can't read the comments or the chat while I'm showing people around the map, so... Oh, what the heck? What's going on? I'm also gonna see if it lags whenever I change the season. So as I said, there are seasons in this version. Yeah, don't go. Just go to menu again. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange. Just go to menu again. It doesn't work the first time. It didn't work the first time for me either, but it worked the second time, which I don't know why. That's just how it is, I guess. So let me try and make it a winter, and you will see how the server deals with that. Oh, just fine. So now it's winter. I've already shown this off before, but I really like the winter. It just looks kind of strange on some of the trees. Some of the trees have lost their leaves, and some of them are keeping them, but with snow on them, obviously. Game link is right here. If you want to try it out. If you want to try it out, boy. Also, leave a like on the game if you like what we've got so far. Because some people are disliking the game just because they don't have access to it. Oh my god, I just got kicked from a game. I'm not a tester. Dislike. Leave a like on the game, boys. That's how you know you're a cool gamer. Leave a like. Let me show you the alpine food as well, because now we've seen the food that spawns on the plains. We've seen the food that spawns in the redwoods. And there are supposed to spawn some here sometimes. Obviously, it's random where food spawns. By the way, we have some fixed locations where they spawn, but obviously they were not there right here. I could just make it a summer then, I guess. That way the snow is gone, etc., etc. Pretty dope, I guess. Then we take this cool way through the mountain up here, so we don't have to go crazy or anything. I'm also gonna leave this stress test open for a while, a couple of hours, I guess. And people can come with their input on what they liked or whatever. Pretty simple stuff, you know, generic. Let me just see if I can actually find any alpine food. Sometimes actually there's no food at all up here. But there should probably be some at least. Like at least here on the slopes. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's some of the alpine food. This doesn't give a whole lot of food. And this is not my preferred food as a Hypsophyllodon either. We have preferred food, and that's, if you're wondering about this nutrition bar. If you have full nutrition, you actually grow faster. And you get some boosts, basically. For example, if you have 100 nutrition, you grow 20% faster. And you have maybe 10% more speed, 10% more HP, 10% more stamina. So nutrition is really important. Obviously, it's like in real life, instead of you eating cookies all day, that you actually eat a diverse set of meals, I guess. Oh, look at this chunky lad, this guy. Should I kill him? It's silent, by the way. Should I kill him? It's silent. Yeah, I think we should kill silent. Opa. And I just goofed him. Opa. What up, Silent Gamer? What up, boy? That wasn't even me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. There's water here too. There's Epic Gamer. Gib YouTube roll. Imagine KOSing Silent Gamer. But yeah, I feel like I really like these stress tests because the map all basically comes alive, or the game comes alive, rather than just being alone on the map, just running around minding your own business. I think it's more fun when there's actually people on the map because it makes it. Obviously, there are 50 people on the map right now, so that's a pretty good chunk of people compared to like what can be achieved in other dinosaur games. And I obviously like that because it both brings a lot of numbers as well. Like 50 people can as different dinosaurs. Some cases different dinosaurs, obviously not all. And they're all basically, if we were to do a realism, for example, then we'd have a very diverse system. People of all species and stuff in the game, just running around doing realism. I think that's the whole purpose of this game. The whole purpose is realism and good gameplay. I also want to show you guys something else that we're working on right now. It's not done though. My cousin is still working on it. But I'm gonna show you guys that after we've been through all the biomes and looked for the food in each of them. Obviously, we've seen the alpine stuff now. We've seen the plains one. We've seen the redwoods food. So we need the temperate food. We need the arid food. We need the swamp food, and we need the wetlands food. And we're going to find the arid food now, which spawns in the desert basically. Rex is 5,000 amber. And we've already found the arid food. So this only spawns here in the desert. And with the desert, I mean the mesa. Obviously, this is actually a pretty good food source as well. They are pretty big, these bushes, and they give a lot of food. But this is still not my preferred food. I think it's actually temperate food that's my preferred food. Preferred type of bush. This area was also remade by Prepo. I did the general shape and then she did her magic, obviously. I'm not that good with doing my magic, I guess. My magic is kind of trash. Oof. But this looks really nice. Like, there's this dead parasaur that I added just for the fun of it, I guess. Like, it's just there. It's not really there for any reason. It's just, it looks cool. Because Prepo did this pose that looks natural, I guess. This looks like an actual tree that was just put here in the ground. Got some carnos. We've got this massive waterfall that I maybe showed you last time when I did the Indoraptor stream. I think so. Which is probably going to be like where people are going to meet or whatever, because there's a lot of room right here and it looks very pretty. Like just a very cool meeting spot, I guess, here at the waterfall. It's pretty, it's surrounded, it's protected basically, like, unless obviously someone comes from up here, but when fall damage is introduced, people are probably not going to want to flip and jump down from up here, unless they are raptors. Raptors will probably not really receive any fall damage from jumping from there. But if you're a T-Rex and you jump from there, or a sauropod, then you're taking a lot of damage. I'm telling you that. You can also hide behind the waterfall. I don't know if Dr. Doggo is doing that right now. But you can hide down if you really want to. That's up to you, obviously. The funny thing is there's 433 people on the main game. And there are 128 on this version. Strange. Strange. Crash fixes. If you crash on the stress test, I mean, I don't know how to fix that, you know. That's mainly a Roblox error. A fault on Roblox side. So yeah, I can't fix that kind of stuff. The only thing we could do is make the graphics worse, but that would kind of like ruin the purpose. The jaw of the Suchomimus is... we're not gonna fix that, but we're kind of gonna fix that, so I'm gonna tell you. We are remaking Suchomimus. We're not gonna use that old model. That was Hawk's first model, actually. Just look how much he's progressed. This was his last model, and before Rex, obviously. Hawks is the one that did Rex. And this looks a lot better than the Suchomimus, I'm telling you. You can just see the Rex here. This is... Oh! And Brass just grabbed me. And now, oh, and I can move again. Oof. So yeah, you just saw the grabbing function. I just got grabbed by Brass right there. Currently he cannot kill me when I'm grabbed, which is kind of dumb, but we're gonna fix that as well. There's a lot of things that needs fixing, minor things, but we just keep on forgetting them like all the time. Whenever I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go tell my cousin there's this thing we need to fix, then I just forget it. I simply just forget it. And then they just like, I forget them, and the bugs just still stay, basically. That's what happens. So we definitely need to take a look at that. Oh my god, I can't get up this rock. How did we get up this rock? Okay, there it is. But let's go over to the swamp now. The swampy. I don't know if I should use the proof for that, but yeah. No. Let's see. There are people down in burrows right now. I can see Dr. Doggo. He's probably digging out a really big burrow right now or something. Well, you can play the game right now. There's a lot of people on the game because we're doing a stress test, so everyone can join, basically. Ooh, there's a small Rex. How about we kill him? Die! We just killed the T-Rex as a Hypsophyllon. How about that? How about that? Oh my god, there's a lot of chaos. Look at all these. There's so much food on this map. And that's probably because people grow so fast. I hope so, at least. Because if this is gonna be reality, then it's kind of broken with all this food. Let me just go over to the swamp and wetlands. So I think last time when I live streamed, the wetlands wasn't done. T-Rex has the same damage per second as the Indom. So it does a lot of damage. Oh my god. Hypsophyllon is such a bad swimmer. And I just got grabbed. Oof. Yeah, see, he thinks he can flip and kill me while I'm grabbed, but he can't. Oof. But look, I'm stuck. Oh. Oh my god, let go of me! Oh, I can actually attack him. This guy's such a goof. I'm killing him right now. He cannot kill me for some reason. I have no idea why. But I can actually kill him, so I'm killing him. Oh, this guy's a goof. He's a goof. Look, he's dead now. But I'm gonna be stuck. I'm gonna be stuck inside of him. Look at this. And then he died, and then I'm just stuck. I thought we fixed this. Oh. I can't move. Yeah, I mean, we kind of fixed it, but I cannot move for some reason. Let's see if oh, just a bunch of random stuff right here. Oh my god, there's so many errors. So yeah, my cousin should probably look through some of these errors, I guess. Is he even online right now? No, he's not. That is Trencho. But like, I cannot move unless I like go to menu. Oh, wait, I can't even go to menu. I've been completely broken. I need help. I should probably just rejoin. That's probably the best idea. I'm gonna join a more civil server where I don't get grabbed and abused. Let's see if oh, I need to get rid of this thing. It's so annoying. Why does it pop up every time I join a game? It's that dumb micro profile. I don't want it there. You can see that at the top of my screen right now. It should just go away. Wait, where am I even pressing? Here we go. It's gone now. Ray Ronaldo, dude. Yeah, I saw you earlier. You said, yeah, the game's so good, Jago. That's what you said. I saw it. You can't hide. Okay, I didn't lose my Hypsophyllon, so that's pretty good. But I don't want to be grabbed again. I was flipping headed to the swamp. Tell us code and we won't chaos you. There are no codes. There are no codes for this version of the game. There are no codes for this version of the game. Is like we're not giving away 20,000 amber just for free in this version of the game. That would be so dumb. That's only something we did in the testing version. And that was just so people had a chance to actually test out stuff. So here's the swamp food. I still don't think this is my preferred food, so I'm not gonna get any nutrition from it. But they spawn around every now and then, I guess. It's pretty cool. Let me see the current season. It's spring, so let's change it to summer. There we go. It looks a little cooler at the summertime. The swamp is really beautiful as well. Whenever we add Caprisuchus, I'm gonna like enjoy running around in the swamp. Currently with Puru, it's kind of boring because Puru is like boring. Maybe Deinosuchus is gonna bring some life into it. If you guys didn't know, I have actually already planned stuff for Deinosuchus. It's gonna be really flippin' strong, but it's gonna be really expensive as well. It's not gonna be Roblox or whatever. It's gonna be Amber like T-Rex and Argentinosaurus and Shantungosaur, etc. But they're gonna be very expensive. T-Rex obviously being 5,000 Amber right now. Shantungosaur being planned at 7,000. Argentinosaurus being planned at 10,000 Amber. Deinosuchus being planned at 10,000 Amber. Deinosuchus is most likely gonna be the strongest carnivore in the whole game. Unless we make like a hybrid of Deinosuchus and something else, I don't know. But the strongest non-hybrid, basically, is what it's gonna be. Let me see if I can find any food here in the wetlands. The wetlands biome is not that big, but it's prominent, I guess. I don't seem to be able to find any food here in the wetlands. Right? Oh my god, there's a Kana. It's that Dinosaurus guy. It was kind of scary before. Let's see. I know for a fact that there's supposed to be a food storage at least where food can spawn over here, but I don't know if it's actually there. So let's have a look. Let's have a look here in the. It's basically like the wetlands here is more like a mangrove. Like all these trees looks more like a mangrove. There's some more swamp food right there, but like I don't know if it's right here or if it's later on the trip. Let's see. So I'm basically at the edge of the map right now. There's an invisible wall, so you can't actually go there. And it's really tall, this invisible wall. It's also to prevent like flinging out of the map this way. We're also gonna make an invisible wall or invisible ceiling, so you can't. So you basically cannot fling out of the map, and lose all your progress or whatever. So that's pretty nice, I guess. Let's try and head over here. I can't see oh, it's so dark. I can probably just enable night vision and I can see stuff. Night vision just looks so goofy though. Opa. You can see more of the swamp right here. Oh, there's an albino giga. That's pretty nice. But as I said earlier, I really enjoy actually seeing people on this map because we've spent a lot of time on it. So it's really annoying when I just see a lot of people in testing and they have no idea what's going on the real game. So I really just want people to be able to play this version of the game instead because this version is way better. The map is way cooler, we have more features and stuff, and we're working on stuff on this version. We're not working on anything other than new dinosaurs on testing. Whereas we're working on new dinosaurs on this version and new features. And now we're in the temperate biome, so this is the last biome. I already spotted some food, so this is probably my preferred food. This is the temperate food. If I even ever have a preferred food, I actually don't know. I have to eat the whole thing, so it's probably not gonna happen. We should probably make that progressive as well, just like with the food, but you don't have to eat the full thing. Oh. And I'm basically stuck unless this guy lets go of me. And look at this, the grab is so broken right now. Look how his walking animation is like tilted. Oh. Oh. At least I'm not stuck. So that's nice. I didn't even see Burning Godzilla. It is Burning Godzilla? Yeah, it is Burning Godzilla coming. I could try and lure him into the volcano though. Anyhow, I wanted to show you guys what we're working on right now. It's not nearly done at all. My cousin only did a little bit on it. But it's climbing. Like the ability to climb trees, for example. Oh, I mean, it didn't work. Stuck in a waterfall, this guy says. That sounds kind of strange. But yeah, I'm gonna just show you. Currently, you can only climb the Redwoods because The redwoods are massive, and it doesn't really make sense for, like, let's just say an Indoraptor, whatever, to climb a tree. So let me just show you with the Utahraptor, because I did make it so the Utahraptor can do it. It should work at least. Now I just need to find a redwood. There it is. Oh, it doesn't actually work right now. It seems like it's trying to do something. Because every time I press V, which is the button you're using for climbing, it's doing something. Let me try another tree. It didn't work right there. Let me see. There are no errors, so the Discord server. Want to see the Discord server? You can try that out if you want. I just posted a link to the Discord server if you wanna join or whatever. Let me try the melanistic Utahraptor now. And yeah, I was up at this tree before, so let's see. That's a really small trunk. I actually think the climbing is broken right now. I don't know why. Yeah, it is, but it lags a little every time. So I think my cousin goofed on something in the script. It's because you're supposed to be tweened or welded onto the tree, and then you can walk up and down on the tree right now. We don't have any climbing animation, so it's basically just a normal walking animation and stuff. How could I just join this pack with my cousin? I thought I made sure that Indoraptor was like a solo, like they couldn't pack, or maybe that's only on the testing server right now. I don't know. And I just fell in the water. Epic. That's an AI acro. Yeah, there's actually AI in this version, if you guys didn't notice either. Force growth. Oh my god, what a sucky game. I'm such a little child. Oh my god. If you don't like forced growth, then don't. Why do people expect there to be flipping forced growth? Or just expect sandbox in like literally every single game? I think that's so dumb. Only babies like sandbox mode. Real men, they like growing, survival. Babies, they like sandbox. Or I should rather rephrase that into saying babies prefer sandbox. Sandbox is cool to test out things. But people that prefer sandbox over survival are babies. That's a fact. And that's a fact. Let me try and grab this guy. Hey, I just grabbed him. But Janos Gaming. I think he's moving around right now, actually. Wait, he's not. Well, he's mine now. Whoop whoop. I have my own little pet Hypsophilodon now. Epic. And I'm just put him in the lake right here. Little pond. Oh. See ya. I also put this scale down. One of these tiles is a meter. So you can see that the Indoraptor is around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 meters long, like this. But if completely straightened out, it's 8 meters long. Hipsy is harassing you. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna die soon. There's a dead sword beside here as well, which is pretty dope. Anyhow. Virker på nogle træer. It should work on all trees though. Like, what? On all redwoods at least. Let me see. I tried it on the mother redwood before. When I said that I was able to latch onto it from like very far away. Okay, let me try this tree then. No, it still doesn't work for some reason. Very strange. So what I wanted to do now, I've basically shown everything. I want to rig Edmontosaurus, or just show you the Edmontosaurus. Let me see. I tried it on the mother redwood before when I said that I was able to latch onto it from like very far away. Okay, let me try this tree then. No, it still doesn't work for some reason. So what I wanted to do now, I've basically shown everything. I want to rig Edmontosaurus, or just show you the Edmontosaurus. And you can see what I'm doing, like with the models and stuff. If you want to see that, then yeah, I don't know if you want to see that, but that's what I'm gonna do because it has to be done so we can actually animate it. Um, and I can also show you the Edmontosaurus at the same time, which is pretty dope. It was made by Daniel, the guy that made the Indom, the Stegoceratops, the Triceratops, and the Indoraptor. Indoraptor. It's right here. This is the Edmontosaurus, and it's the Anectens. It's standing right next to Pachy's, which is kind of dumb. Anyways, you can probably not see it right now, so let me just make sure you can see it. Now you can see it. This is the place where I basically do everything on, and people can, the other developers can join me and stuff. And this is the current Edmontosaurus annectens, and I'm gonna rig this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna rig this guy, boy. It doesn't. I don't think it has a root part yet, so I need to add that myself. Doesn't have a humanoid either, so I'm just steal a humanoid from this fella. And what I mean when I say rigging, if you guys do not know what I mean, I have to make it so basically currently if I move a part, let me show you. If I take the front torso, for example, and I start moving it like if I were to animate it, it would just do something like this and it would look really strange, as you can see. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually rig it, meaning that I'm gonna make it be alive, basically. Make it so you can make it alive. Yeah, Xbox, yeah. I mean, we kind of rushed the Xbox release, whatever. So yeah, don't take it too seriously, I guess, if it's crazy weird. Let me see. Shoppa. Anyhow, do you like this Edmontosaurus, by the way? It's the Anectens version. So it's the cool version. There are two Edmontosaurus species. Edmontosaurus annectens and Edmontosaurus regalis, and this is the annectens. I think it looks pretty good there. The colors are not final, yet the colors do look pretty nice like this. But yeah, they're not final. Anyhow, the eyes looking fine. It actually didn't have any eyes when Daniel gave me the model. He was just like, "Yeah, take the model. There are no eyes. Make some eyes yourself." And I was like, "Oof." From the front, it looks really chunk. Keep in mind that this guy's gonna be pretty strong as well. It's not gonna be like T-Rex, but it's gonna be pretty strong nonetheless. Let me just put some animation saves as well in here. Oh, why there's so many animation saves right there? Strange. Just make sure that there's Toxic. Go away. You're distracting me, Toxic. Go away. Let's get rid of this guy. And we need... Am I seriously gonna have to kick you from this team crate, Toxic? Go away. Go away. I can't have you interfere with my work. You can try and make a T-Rex skin or whatever. I wouldn't recommend using that model. I'm not sure if that is the one that we're using in game. But Toxic can do whatever Toxic wants, I guess. So let's see here. We want the root part to be back here because the hind legs are gonna be the main main part of this fella. So what did he call it? Upper torso maybe? Let's see. As you can see, there's a lot of patterns in this guy as well, so it's pretty crazy. Mid torso, we need the lower body, so it doesn't seem to have a torso part right now. So we're gonna make this the torso part. Torso. And then we just need a root part. What we're gonna do is like just something like this part. Oh, why is that? Oh my god! Why did it spawn right there? That's so dumb. It used to be right in the center of this thing. Let me see. Okay, there we go. And then we do something like this. We do something like this. Then it should basically just hide in here, but we're gonna call it a humanoid root part. Humanoid root part. There we go. And we say primary part, humanoid root part. Actually can't see it right now. There's too much stuff in the way. As you can see when you select it, for example, here on the Sora Poseidon, you can see immediately the humanoid root part. It's pretty dope. 3 exploiters, that seems kind of crazy. Are you sure they were exploiters? So let's see. Root part. Yep. I think it's because this model is rigged and this is not rigged. Let's just see what happens if we make everything else a little transparent so I can actually properly see. Yeah, root part. Okay, so it should probably be a lot larger than this. Something like this. I think this is pretty good. So let's mark everything again. Currently I'm just fixing it up so it's ready to be rigged. Basically what we need to do now is we need to start. Which is kind of crazy, right? I should probably enable some music so this doesn't get too boring. So let's see. Right. I hate royalty-free music. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm just gonna take this then. Just some random music. There we go. Okay, so if you want, like, this is maybe gonna be a little bit boring. But if you're interested in rigging and stuff, you could just follow what I'm doing, and then you will learn, I guess, how I'm rigging this thing. So I'm using the plugin Rig Edit. It costs is it 50 or 100 Robux? I can't recall. But you can get a free version basically as well if that's what you want. So we start off by selecting the model, then we press Rig Edit, then we get this thing popping up, and then we select our first part, which is always the humanoid root part. And then we take our torso part because it needs a torso part as well. This is our torso part right now. And then we make say create joints. So now basically the model is rigged. But when I say rigged, it's only actually the root part and the torso that's rigged. So those are the only parts that you can actually move around in the animator. Normally, obviously, it's only rigged once everything has been done to it. But so here first, we just want to take the parts that are movable first. There are 168 parts on this model, but we are not going to be able to move 168 models. not models, parts. We're probably only gonna be able to move around 30 or 40 parts, but the rest are gonna be welded on top of the others. So we're just taking all the basic parts right now. So what we need now is the torso. We may as well just rig it to the mid torso as well now, and we rig it to the tail as well, to the first tail part. Wait a second. This one isn't connected. There's a part between here and there. Now, which part is that? Last body. That's the one. And we can also rig it to the legs immediately. So let's see. I'm pretty sure Daniel calls them thigh. Rear, right thigh, then LT somewhere. There we go. There it is. So now we know for a fact that the torso part is going to be rigged onto 4 parts. So there are 4 parts that originate in... Oh, Smithy, thank you for being a member. So, yeah. Smithy is also a tester on the Discord. So we know now that there are going to be 4 parts on this Edmontosaurus that originate from the torso. So the torso goes out 4 directions currently, and it's going to obviously split up. For example, when we reach this part of the torso, it's going to move onto the neck and split onto the front legs as well. So right now we have the humanoid root part that's rigged onto the torso part. The torso is rigged onto the legs, the 2 hind legs, the thighs, the mid torso part, and the back torso part. We're gonna start with the back torso part here. And what the heck was that called again? Last body, that's what it was called. So I always start with the tail because the tail is easy. Just to get going, just getting some speed on, I guess. Why are the 2 tail 2 parts? Daniel, you big goof. You big goof, Daniel. I don't even think Daniel is here, but like he's a goof. Let's see how many tail parts there are. There are 8 tail parts. He usually makes more than that. That's strange. But I mean, this tail isn't that long, so. We're already at the end of the tail. Now you can see the joints here. Currently, if I were to just move it around, it would look really strange. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like if I move it around in the animation editor. Let's just call it test. So because I haven't edited the position of the rig yet, it just tilts around from its own pivot point. Obviously, don't ignore all these things because these are the patterns that I was talking about. This is actually the model, the parts that you're going to be able to move, and obviously these patterns that don't move, they're going to be welded onto this, so they move accordingly with them. But as you can see, it doesn't actually originate or pivot inside of this other part, which we basically need to do now. Oh, so much speed. So we may as well just do it on this thing first. Let's just keep it there for now. And you can see that the this is where all the parts overlap. So the tail 1 part and the tail 2 part, they overlap right here. So we move this into where it overlaps, basically. I'm gonna refine this later, but now I'm just gonna like make it general because I'm not gonna change this step every time. If you want it to be more precise, you just change the steps here to 0.0 or whatever. And that way it becomes more precise. Right now we're just getting it to work, sort of. Okay, so this is basically already the tail done. I'm not gonna start welding anything. Yeah, mobile players will be able to make burrows and stuff. So don't worry about that. Almost $1 a month now. What? $1 a month, gamer? Mobile controls. Yeah, we're still working on getting mobile controls out. It's just kind of hard with them. So let's do the hind legs now. The hind legs. I just need to see the system in this model first. But once I see the system, it's not that hard. So let's do the where is it? The L thigh. There it is. Okay, so we basically have all the parts that we need right here. We rig it onto this fella. L leg 1. This goes into this guy. It's nice that Daniel does these names because it's a lot easier to rig it this way. Let's see. So we have the L feet now, and now we need to rig that onto the fingers or the toes. L toe. And these are the primary toes, the first part of the toes, I guess. This needs to be rigged onto this thing, this onto this thing, this onto this thing. And then the toenails and leg patterns, they obviously come when we weld stuff. So I may as well just move some of this stuff now before it gets done. We can see the leg is pretty big, and it should probably pivot up here somewhere. And then we have this part of the leg as well. It should also pivot up here. Then we have the foot. Probably pretty fine right here. Now we need to be a bit more precise here with the toes. Roblox camera is so crazy. Can I even grab this thing right now? There we go. Oh my god. It's so hard with these very small rigs. There we go. Now this foot should actually move properly when moving around. So let me try it out. If I, for example, take this leg, I can remember that this is, as I said, the patterns are not moving accordingly with it yet. We're only getting the movable parts fixed right now. I can select this part as well. And obviously I can tell how it's gonna look when we're further on. This looks like a pretty nice pivot point as well. It's probably not gonna do something like that, but obviously if it looks dumb, I'm gonna fix it. So let's move on to the other foot now. We need to make sure that the feet are symmetrical when we do the rigging, which is very important as well. So let's see. We find the right thigh, then we say the right leg. Oh, wait. I haven't actually entered my rig edit. L thigh. L leg. Oh, no, these are the L's. I'm not going to do those again. Let's see. L leg 1. Let me take that one. And then we find the foot. Where is the foot? Our foot. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. And we take this one. And it should be the... Yep. Works just great. This thing. This thing. And this thing. And now we need to position these as we did with the other leg. So what it seems I did here is just something like this. Yep. And then that looks pretty accurate. For this I put it up here like this. And then we did this. Oh, moved it up once. One too many times, boy. The reason for me doing this right now is because the faster I do this rigging, the faster we can get this guy out so you guys can play it, basically. So it may be a little bit boring to look at, but yeah, that's just how it is. And you obviously, I guess you could learn how to rig just by watching me do it. I'm not a master rig or whatever, but I know how to rig. Yeah, it seems like the legs are symmetrical. Somewhat. And even if they're not it's not really noticeable. Hello, Imagination Kaiju. I mean, it's not hard rigging a model. It doesn't take that long, actually. A lot of people are like, yeah, rigging is so boring. We don't want to do it. It's so boring. But I mean, I'm a perfectionist, so I want things my way, done my way. And if I make it myself, I am no one to blame but myself if it's wrong or whatever. So obviously I can make it as perfect as my vision desires, I guess. Anyways, the hind feet, basically the whole back part of the model is done now. The rigging part, we still have to do the welding, obviously, but that's easy. So let me just close these ones down. Everyone can use the Rex in the stress test right now if they feel like it. There's still 123 people playing, so that's pretty nice. Let's see. I do not know who you are, Guaco boy. Yeah, there are still bugs in the game, I know for a fact. No reason for you to say that. Okay, so we need the mid-torso. That's this one. And we're gonna break that onto the front torso. And then we take the front torso. This is where it now splits into the neck and the front legs. So we grab this guy. And then we say this fella. This is the front arm. And we need the right arm. Or arm. There it is. Now we need the neck. Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot. Daniel always doesn't like this. There we go. Okay, so we have these guys now. I may as well just position this a little better. The pivot point is better. I think this is a pretty good spot right here to pivot from. And then the neck part should be closer to the part here where the two parts collide, basically. As I said earlier, the actual whenever you do a rig, it spawns like in between the two models automatically, or inside of the middle of the model automatically. But to make it actually look good when you're moving it around, you should make it you should put it into the part where it's colliding with the other part. To make sure that when this part is moving around, it's actually pivoting right here. So it's turning around this point. That way, making it not flip and just pivot it from its own center, which looks really dumb, like 300% of the time. Anyways, let's move on with the legs then, or not the legs. Are these arms or legs? I don't know. So let's just start over here. It's actually got a pretty nice hub right here. I don't think these are riggable. Wait, are they? Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for these to be separate. Like, it's so small. So there's not really any reason for me to actually rig these on. Or maybe I should just, in case the animator actually wants to do it. I'm not gonna force them to do anything now. I may as well just do the same on this guy now, on this side. So let's go here, sit there. Pop up. Because now I am inside right here immediately, because then I can count and make sure that they are aligned properly. Oh. Okay, this should be pretty easy to tell. There we go. And then we have this fella. It should probably be a bit further down though, but let me just go crazy mode right here. There we go. Looks good though. Then we have this. Should probably pivot at its origin, which seems to be basically right there. So 2 up, 1 in. It's always good to remember this, kids. It's always good. Yes, Stegoceratops can defeat Sauroposeidon if they're good, but that's only if they're good. Then we have these toes right here. Should probably pivot right there. Okay, now we need to we basically have most of the model already rigged now. So what we need to do now is the neck stuff. So yeah, that's pretty easy because it doesn't have to be symmetrical with anything. So yeah, easy peasy. And then you say, let's see the neck, and then we find the fake head. Oh, the fake head is not even. What the heck is this then? I thought it was part of the fake head anyhow. We take the fake head and we find the jaw part. Lower jaw. Okay, so let's see here. It should be around inside here somewhere. We have this part as well. The jaws should obviously pivot around right here. And it doesn't have a tongue because, yeah, we can always add a tongue later on. Do not complain if because there is no tongue. You can always add it later on. Let me just make sure that it's saving, because I don't want to do this again. What is Toxic doing? Oh, he's making... What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Looks flipping ridiculous. Did he make the nose bigger as well? It sure seems like he did. Is that a Alpha Rex or whatever you're doing? Sure looks like he made the flipping nose larger. Toxic just being toxic, doing strange things. Anyways. So now I should be able to just say torso. And move. So these are all the movable parts. And you can see these are all the parts that I now have to weld onto the to the body. That's gonna take a little time, but it's actually not that tough. And once I've done that, I can always change stuff on it, whatever. It's a lot easier editing stuff with the rig after you have done the general rig, I guess. But how we're gonna do this is you basically just take these parts. I use this rigging tool called Motor Creator. It can also rig, I'm pretty sure. Motor 60 is another word for rig, joint. It's bull, Rex. It's disgusting, Toxic. It's disgusting. Those colors. Anyhow, so we take our part 1, no, part 0, and our part 0 is the part that we want to connect to another part. And in this case, it's the front torso pattern 1, and we wanted to weld it to the front torso because they fit together. That way, thing we do with all these parts. And then you will see. Okay, so now that we welded these parts onto the front torso, you will see here. Now this part, the front torso part, is basically full, complete. Completo. as you can see. Now we just need to do that for every single other part on the model. So it doesn't take that long actually to rig, as I said. It's pretty simple. It doesn't take that clever of a person, I guess. It's just a lot of doing the same thing over and over again, which can make some people annoyed. And also, especially when things are named properly, it's really easy, because Daniel made it easy for me, basically, by making the names really nice. So, yeah, Daniel is a really good guy. It's just a shame that he's... Oh yeah, these are rigged on, so we should remember that. A shame that he has so much schoolwork. There is not much to do about that. Oh, so much moving. Mouse around and stuff. Oof. Then we have some toenails. And those are pretty easy as well, because Daniel made it easy for us. And we have this part of the model. The last body pattern. I don't know really why he called it that. That's kind of a strange name. But yeah, it's Daniel. He's crazy. This is actually Daniel's 5th model for the game. How much Robux do you guys think I should give him for this model? Tell me in the chat how much Robux I should give him. Yeah, there's a neon purple trike over here. Oof. 4,000. You know, I usually give Daniel around 30,000 Robux, but I think he did a really great job with this model. Zero Robux. 50,000. Damn, man. Do you really think I have that much Robux? I could pay him 40,000. How much Robux do you guys think I have? How much Robux do you think I have? Yeah, I have nowhere near any of those amounts. All I'm gonna say is I've got 7 figures. So yeah, I can easily pay Daniel 50,000 Robux. It's not that. Let me just check. Oh. Didn't misclick any of these. Good, good. I said seven figures. That means I have at least 1 and then 6 zeros. So at least 1 million is what I'm saying. But that's nowhere near flipping what Erythia has. Mrs. Maddie. Mouth gums. Yeah, they're just getting welded to the lower jaw. That makes the most sense. That's why I make what? Expensive. Big brain. How about I give myself 1,000,000 Robux? How about that? And some people may be saying that, oh my god, you're making so much Robux, blah blah blah. Like, I'm not intending on making flipping Robux. It's just a nice side benefit, I guess, from making the game. Originally, just now, I'm not making the game because I want money. Obviously, it's a nice add-on that I'm getting money from it. But, like, I wouldn't be sitting up right now talking with people and stuff over YouTube if I just wanted money. It's like when you have a hobby, right? And you actually can make money off of your hobby. Because normally a job is not that fun. Unless if you really like it, obviously. But most of the time you don't really like your job. It's really nice when you love your job, because then you're getting paid for what you love doing. And that's kind of like what I'm doing right now, because I really like talking with people. Attention. I really love attention. Yeah, just generally speaking, like, there's a lot of things that I really like about this, other than just money. The ignorant people will probably say, oh, you're just trying to make a bunch of Robux. But, like, that ain't true. If you don't have any empirical on it, then I can't use it. Also, we're soon done with putting all these patterns on, by the way. 6 jillion Robux. The stream is not over. I'm just doing other stuff for the game right now. As you can see, hopefully. Hopefully you can see it at least. Like, if you can't see that we're still streaming, then that's kind of strange. Okay, we got tail patterns now, so we're soon done. We're soon done. You're gonna see a lot of progress from what we saw before. Tail on spine. And as we saw, we had this thing, because Daniel goofed with the name, but obviously I am too epic to be fooled by Mr. Daniel. Oh, this song is nice, I guess. It's probably an NCS song, though. Well, most of my Robux is actually not going towards the game right now, because it doesn't make sense for me to overpay anyone. Like, you should hopefully be able to understand that. I'm not gonna pay someone 5 times what's normal just because I can. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna pay you for what you've done, basically. For what your work's worth, basically. That's how it is in, like, every business, I guess. But that doesn't mean that I don't give bonuses. Like, Hawks told me a long time ago that I didn't have to pay him for, like, more than 10k for, like, a model or whatever. But I just paid him 25k for a model, so that's pretty good. Okay, so upper jaw patterns. These just need to be welded onto the fake head, obviously. And then we should have gone through all the parts. And we obviously just need to optimize the rig, but yeah. And we have these two. The eyes should obviously go on the head. There we go. Let's see. And there are no parts down here, so that's nice. So the whole model is basically rigged now. Now I just obviously save. So yeah, the whole model is rigged now, boys. And welded. So now I just need to optimize the welding points. Sim for veterans, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's not a rumor, what? Am I a rat? What? Let's see. Heights. Let's have a look at these pivot points. It should still be more centralized, this thing. So let me do 0.25. This thing too. Pretty nice pivot point though. Other than that, it just needs to be more centralized right there. The front legs, yeah, looks fine as well. And for this, looks pretty decent as well. And we have these parts, obviously, they should just be somewhat like this. Now I can make it more specific, yeah, more accurate. Point 1 to make it. Oh. This is actually right in the middle of it. It's only this one. Let me see. They are gamers. They are gamers, Toxic. That's what they are. I'm ancient. I'm actually turning 20 in 6 days. Let me try and okay, everything pivots. Delete track. Delete track. Delete track. Delete track. Hehe. Okay, now he's just standing right here. And let me make this smooth. There we go. This is the neck part. This is the fake head part then. It basically moves the whole thing. And then we have the jaw. It shouldn't open much more like the than this actually. It isn't even realistic for it to open more than this. Oh, it's so empty inside. Oh, Daniel, there's a hole in the bottle. Daniel. What a gamer. Well, we already have Daniel's next project, I guess. Oh, oof. I don't even know if Daniel's flipping watching this live stream right now. Let me look at the eyes. I actually just took the alpha giga eyes and put in here. They look kind of goofy, but they actually fit in pretty well, I guess. But let me just see. I should probably make the fake head pivot somewhere else. So lower, like something more like this. Let me try that. Anyways, I want to make a pose for this guy. I'll make a cool pose to show this guy off. 1 Robux per model. Oof. Oof. Not cool, not cool. I wonder Capricus. How should I post this thing? How should I post him? Because when I pose, you know, I can actually find out if something looks dumb. That's kind of like the whole premise behind me posing shit. How does a hadrosaur even... Hadrosaur run? Okay, so basically what they do is something like this. Oh, this looks so dope. Probably shouldn't be this crazy. Is it something like this they do? I'm not too sure. Obviously not with a neck like this. This fella's so cute though. I can't take this seriously. Caprosuchus has already been made. It's actually the next model that Daniel is gonna do. I don't know if this is too crazy for this leg. It looks a bit crazy. Yeah, it definitely does. Like then I'd have to do something like this, and it doesn't really make sense. So I think it should do something like this, but still do something like that. Oh my god, the arms look so dumb. The chunky boy. Okay, now it's definitely different heights. Good though. Then obviously I can, as I said, edit the things on it. I have no idea how to position these arms. Yeah, I thought yeah they're supposed to be hanging as well, but like just looks so goofy. Pretty sure I know what to do now. It's meant to do something like this. Just looks so strange. Just look at the idle pose compared to this pose. Pretty sure it's... Oh, this is why. Wait, this one should be farther behind because I actually want the model to look like it's turning. Oh my god. But how flippin' do I make them hang? Guess I have to make it go even more like this then. looks so crazy, this thing. But that's how, this is basically how it's flipping standing upright. We'll see. Obviously, I'm just gonna edit the pivot points if it looks strange, because the only reason for me actually doing this thing is so I can look at the pivot points. The front feet just look so strange. The arms, they look so strange. Spinosaurus, what about it? What is up with Spinosaurus, you say? People are still on the stress test, which is nice. Why do I keep on getting messages? Strange. Strange. Nerf Spino. Why should I nerf Spino? Stress test is right here. It's mainly just so you guys can find bugs and stuff, I guess. Anyhow, needs to turn a little bit, this guy. Oh my god, this looks crazy. This guy's so junk. Look how junk he is. This looks so strange. Should add more dinos. We are making more dinos. should probably save this as well. I always call these JoJo pose. Try and see what this looks like. You grab if you have got someone in your tag box. So basically, if your head is close to someone, you can press G, and if the person is small enough, you can grab them. You can grab anyone that is 20% or smaller of your size. So press G, G. If you can't get on the real map, so it wouldn't really make sense to get those things on the testing map, considering it would just, the same thing would happen. So that would be kind of silly. Let's see. Is that the arrow I know? No, it's not. Oof. Sad. Let me see. I could probably just make the head turn a bit as well. Then have it open the mouth. Let's see. Are there any places where I should edit the rig? No, this looks pretty nice. Looks so it's such a good boy. Like, it's a doggo. The doggo. Toxic is still doing strange stuff. It looks so strange, this Rex. Looks so strange. What is this music? G. Rex is not more OP than Indominus. Rex is pretty damn strong. I don't know about this this material. I like Slate a lot more, so I'm probably changing it all to Slate. But just to make sure, I will be closing all these parts. Let me see. So that didn't take that long. Let me just make sure that everything is saved. Yeah, I mean, Toxic is always like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but in reality, he's just doing some random buff creature, I guess. We'll see, Daniel. We'll see. Slate looks cool. Man, Daniel, you're so slow. Garden Rex is so basically we're making it so if you have Garden Rex, you can play Garden Rex. Pretty simple. Let me make a copy of this guy. Also, I'm pretty sure that the size is correcto. Because now we have this this big chunky here. Say 90 degrees. Wait, it doesn't actually look to be completely. Wait, is it? It is actually completely straight. Strange. Okay, like this. We put it on the scale. We see it right here. Then we can compare it to the Rex, for example. We take this Rex. This is the default Rex, keep that in mind. This is not the Jurassic Park Rex. So you can see it, Monto is pretty big. He is pretty jungle. Look from the top. Basically, T-Rex and Edmontosaurus actually weighs the same. T-Rex is slightly longer, it seems. But our Edmonto specimen is 12 meters long. Yeah. Now we can experiment with some colors for the Edmonto, I guess. Some materials. I just want to see what it looks like with Slate. Obviously, we're keeping a lot of these guys around, so we don't accidentally like delete them or something dumb, because that would be so dumb if someone accidentally deleted it. Let's see. Oi, chunky boy, chunky boy. Mr. Chunky Lad. Okay, I'm gonna try and edit this one and see what Slate looks like on it. So I'll just be taking everything for now, and we'll see. Oh my god. Ooh, look at these. What material is it even right now? It's sand? What the hell? Of all things, you choose sand, Daniel. What a gamer moment. Let me try another material. Let me see concrete. What just happened? YouTube. Wait, no. I am not starting a Eurobeat live stream. Sand is what? Hell no. Concrete looks. I actually don't know. Concrete looks like it's actually like basically made out of leather. Like concrete makes it look like it's got a very, very short set of hair. This is the Edmontosaurus. The chunky lad. Imagine Shantungosaur though, imagine. What Daniel? He's making it glass or something. What is this? Ooh! Gringo, yar. Glass Edmanta. What do you mean, Edmonto? Oh my god, is this the neon? This is neon. Neon Edmonto. Yeah, boy, let's go. How about in night vision we make every single model neon? How about that? Dinosaur simulator. No. You can tell me to do that however much you want, but that's not happening. That is not happening. Do you understand? What a gamer. Slate looks so nice. Looks so rugged and used. But this looks so smooth and glowy. Like, it's not meant to flipping glow. That's what sand does. Sand is glowing. I mean, slate kind of glows as well, but it does look so dumb. Let me check this bull Rex out. Oh my god. It's such an abomination. What is up with these teeth and the flipping... Why does Toxic always make like the weirdest mouths and the weirdest teeth colors? It doesn't make sense that it's completely green inside of its gums. Gamer Toxic. Gamer. How about we add this purple trike? How about that? We already have AI. We already have AI. Go play the stress test. I'll send a link here again if you forgot. Yeah, the behaviors are really hard on Roblox. So please don't blame us if we can't make it, because yeah, Roblox is not meant to flip and have all these advanced things. Even however much we want it, there's a lot of stuff that we just can't do, which is really annoying. Because I find it a boring game, Megamoth Gaming, and I'm focusing on my own path right now. My own stuff, you know? Let me try to bring this guy into, let me see. Let me see. I just want to see what it looks like with the current lighting. That's what I'm doing right now. Burrow as an infant. No, you need to be an adult. So you need to be 80% or above. Okay. Okay, it looks pretty. Let me see it with the slate. Oh. Oh, not the slate, the sand. Wait, what? What happened to the eyes? This whole model is sand now. What the hell? This is the original. No one touched the original. These gamer boys, they're causing chaos. Okay, this one looks so rugged, but there's something about the sand material though. I think the colors need some work though, but like, yeah. Imagine being Daniel right now. It's flipping 2 a.m. I mean, I don't really understand what there is to do in Xenosauric Survival. Just don't know what material to use. Could also be a mix, like sand underbelly and then slate everywhere else, I guess. These colors actually fit very well in with the wetlands, strangely enough. Maybe try to place it right here. You can see it. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice, yeah, boy. Let's see now. Got some more lighting on the head. Yeah, this looks pretty gamer. Oopsie, that was not what I meant to do. Start a GUI, wait with that. Continue, yep. So now I can take screenshot without problems. There we go. Ooh. Anyhow, I don't think I should go on for much more because I'm not entertaining on the 2-hour mark. So yeah, we basically did what we wanted to do. I showed you guys the T-Rex. We did some stress testing things. So the stress test has actually been up for 2 hours. I'm probably closing it like within the next hour. I cannot animate. I just want to clarify that. So yeah, we went through the T-Rex, the stress test, and now we rigged the Edmontosaurus and experimenting with stuff now. So my next video is probably going to be when Edmontosaurus is out, because it's probably not going to take that long to animate it. So yeah, it's cool, boys and gals. So I look forward to doing my next stream whenever Edmontosaurus is added, and we'll do some cool stuff, I guess, then. In the meantime, you can check all my other videos and Dinosaur Simulator if you want to watch that. Obviously my other dev blogs on prior Extinction. You decide. So I'll be leaving now. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you want to talk some more about my game or whatever, you can always join my Discord for the game. I'll just post it right here. And if you just joined and you haven't stress tested yet, you can also stress test the game right here in this other link I just posted. So yeah, I'm a head out now, boys. Good night. See ya.